A dragon without its rider is a tragedy. A rider without their dragon is dead. What will Violet be? A bandit rider or another name in the death roll? Hi, I'm Diana, the face behind Fate Reviews. Welcome to a new edition of my newsletter. Find my book picks for this month and save time choosing what to read next. I had to end this year with a book that has been causing commotion in the fandom book community. Some are even beginning to compare its fandom frenzy to Harry Potter's and the like. And the truth is that the hype is justified. In fact, its sequel made it into my 5 stars club. I'm talking about Fourth Wing, the first book in the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros, an author who before this was focused in her military romances. And who would have thought that jumping into a more fantastic setting would spin her life in 180 degrees? In Fourth Wing, we are presented with a very strict and discipline-guided military school, Basgiat, led by ruthless General Sorengil. Not even her daughter Violet will escape her strong commanding force. And it turns out that Violet had been training her entire life for the Scribe Quadrant, but is instead forced to train to become a dragon rider. Not very strong physically, she'll have to rely on her wit, inner strength, and pain endurance to survive the school challenges and her numerous enemies. Her love for books, history, and facts will certainly guide her, and together with her friends and unexpected allies, she might have what it takes to see another year. Before we continue, help me spread some goodness by sharing this video with a friend. Thank you for supporting my work. In this series, you have a world where dragons and humans have formed an alliance against a common enemy. However, these are temperamental creatures. Don't look at them the wrong way, or you'll end up charred. Imagine our protagonist, reminded day after day of her weaknesses. How could she ever ban a dragon and prove her worth? Well, you'll have to read her story to find out the answer to this and many other questions, as Yarros has included a lot of secrets, deceits, and plots in here as well. And that's the beauty of this book and series. You have main characters with multiple scars and a mission. You have supporting, beloved characters that play crucial roles too. Then the violence, brutality, and malice, but also the hope, trust, and second chances. All of this combined in an action-packed story with dramatic scenes, unexpected revelations, and realistic outcomes. Certainly a well-balanced storytelling. That's not all though. This is fandom, so you'll find a love relationship and a spicy one at times. That said, this is the perfect book for fantasy fans that are not too much into passionate romance. Not because there's not of the latter, but because the intrigue, tension, and whole plotline counterbalances it beautifully. Give it a try. I promise you won't regret it. I'll leave the links to my reviews as well as my blog post on this series below. There are a lot of promising releases this month. Let's start with 2 anticipated sequels. Coming out on December 7, we have Gold, the 5th book of the Plated Prisoner series by Raven Kennedy. We are closer to the end of this reinterpretation of Midas myth. Everything started with her favorite cold touch, Oren, who went from living in a beautiful golden cage to being imprisoned in a more metaphorical one with self-imposed bars nonetheless. She's been reaching her full potential, but hasn't been able to escape danger. Peril after peril, she finds herself now in the realm of the Fae, but to reunite with her love will be dangerous as well. I'll leave below some further reading on this series. And from Rebecca Ross comes Ruthless Vows, to be released on December 26. The conclusion to an unbelievable romance between 2 rival journalists exchanging magical letters through a wardrobe, who became separated after they were covering the war between gods. Check out my review of Divine Rivals, the first book of this series. Link below. Hey, couldn't resist temptation and found yourself in the library but don't know what to pick? Download my on-the-go guide to your mobile so that you can carry an interesting selection of books all the time right at your fingertips. Now let's continue with a debut novel by Kate Robb, This Spells Love, coming on the 5th of December. It sounds like a cute and fun romantic novel to read. We meet Gemma, that after performing a love cleansing spell to get over her ex, she realizes not only that it worked, but that also her best friend Dax is no more, meaning he doesn't know her. In order to reverse the spell, she needs to befriend him, kiss him, and why not fall in love in the process too? And finally, from the well-established duo C and Crawford comes the beginning of a new series titled Hallowed Games. It's expected to be published the 1st of December. Here, they explore prohibited magic and bloodthirsty creatures, brutal trials, and a challenge of the heart. Will Malor, the Raven Lord, and Elowin, the Serpent Cursed, manage to trust each other to accomplish their missions? If you'd like to explore more the literary world of fantasy romance and its vast ocean of stories, I'll leave some further reading to help you make informed decisions and therefore maximize your reading experience. You can find all the related links below this video. Finding what to read next and narrowing your options have never been easier. Thank you for watching. See you next month.